Testing. All right. So we actually have the line or the thing working properly. I don't even know what this is. Hold on. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Salt Sports. I'm your host, Sir Ed Honcho. I hope that all of you are doing well. We got, some things to talk about today. Things. As in a game. It's game day. Got a game. Texans play today. How excited are you about that? Are you just pumped? How are you feeling? Are you kind of so-so? Is this just another notch in the belt? I don't even have that on the ticker. I didn't even update it. Look, I'm telling y'all. Sauce Nation, I get excited to chop it up with y'all, but I'm gonna be honest, right now, it gets tough. It gets tough talking Texans, but we'll get into that. It gets very tough talking Texans. But let's see who we got joining us. Again, I'm your host at Honcho, Sauce Nation. If you're not familiar with Sauce Sports, Sauce Sports is the freshest flavor in H-Town sports. All sports, only Houston. But hey, it's going to get better because we'll have other things to talk about besides just to take. Maybe it's on me. Maybe I should actually learn about the Astros, pay more attention to the Astros. Because they win, right? And then we could talk about winning more often when we talk about existing. right? That's always an option, right? We could talk about winning more so than we talk about existing. But let's get into it. You know how we do it around here. Sauce Nation roll call. Shout out your side with pride. If you are from the greater Houston area, if you're not from the greater Houston area, well, that's an unfortunate life decision that you've made. I implore you to rethink that. But, drop that in the chat. I'll send some love in y'all's direction. And I guess I'll close this out. I'm not using that. I'm going to be honest, because there's a lot of knick-knackery and tomfoolery that, save that. No, don't save any changes. I'll be doing behind the scenes, to get prepared for the, no, don't say that. No, don't say that either. Before the games, right? And I'm just like, I enjoy doing it. It's fun. But then it's just like, it takes them to go out sometimes and poop the bed, right? So, Voodoo, one half of the greatest moderating couple in all the land, Jers Rue. Let me see, Tony Snow don't do no blow. Eddie Polito, 4-5 stepping, Brickva. Brickva, my friend. I don't know what prescription glasses you wear that when you watch Davis Mills play. Maybe you're related. Maybe y'all went to school together or something. I do not know what you see. But hey, we're gonna keep seeing. But I'll come back to that in just to say, I'm just hoping you're an epic troll. That's honestly there's no way anybody's that excited about Davis Mills, right? JPJ, what's the motherfucking deal? Marcus Brown, let me see. Herb got it down. What's the motherfucking deal? Congratulations. Glad you finally done moving. I know you've been taking care of that. Good that you're resituated and relocated. Kenneth Cologne, what's the motherfucking deal? Jack Trippin, motherfucking pimp. AOS Guitar, Dead Shred. Let's see. Yeah, Scotty Phillips. We'll talk about that. Dylan, what's the motherfucking deal? J Boogie, Trinity Gardens in the building. Appreciate the love, Kenny. Yeah, just working on some, man. Like I said, yesterday I had some stuff I was supposed to do, right, and that would have been the time to do it. I just got to think. I was just like, you know what? Maybe not this game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not this game. I'll have some of the other things kicked up for it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe next week I can try to squeeze some talking points out of the Pats. But it's just, again, we'll get to it. Let me finish the shout outs and then we'll talk more about that. But yes, the Rockets coming up soon. I am gonna lie. Shout out for White Persuasion. I was watching Persuasion Sport. I was watching some of the interviews earlier. I'm gonna be honest. You know what got me down? I was a little bit more excited. I watched that Daniel House interview from the other day. That Daniel House interview made me depressed. Good God, we gotta trade that nigga. Let's see, Chris Miller. Let me see. And again, appreciate the super chat love, Mr. Cologne. Danny, King Jaja. Let me see. No, I don't promote drugs. I don't condone doing drugs and drug-related things. This is grape Kool-Aid. Usually I I have me a cup of grape Kool-Aid, but I do not today. Alana, the better half of the greatest moderating couple in all the land, joining us. That boy Lowe's Eastside Hero. Dalton, what's the motherfucking deal? D Pritch, a.k.a. Texans Palace. Look, some of y'all be like, man, Honcho, I ain't got time to watch all this sauce that you're splashing and spilling. It's just too much sauce. Okay, well, I know you got an Instagram account, and if that's the case, then go follow Texans Palace on the gram, and you can get a significantly shortened sauce, quick, fast, and then her get you a little sip of sauce, and you'll know what's going on with the Texans. All right, let's get into it. If I missed you, I promise I ain't diss you. JP the Don, what's the motherfucking deal, Gerardo? Anybody I may have missed, I promise I did not diss. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. Footballer 503, what's the motherfucking deal? This is a game. Well, I guess what, and I again, like I say, because I don't ever listen to anything, and I be mispronouncing the name. Whatever, it's Camu Hill. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm not gonna say this long existing. I got married and took my husband's last name having ass nigga. Camu Hill. That's what I'm gonna call him. All right, Hill. That's what it is. And so that's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna stay as, right? And I'm glad he's back because he was making some plays before he went down. You know, I'm glad Reed, I believe, is good to go. So it's going to get, better on defense, right? And I think had we had them, last week, we still lose, but hey, you know what I mean? You got a situation, you got some matchups in this game that are going to be particularly interesting, especially one, a particular DB and a particular receiver, the only receiver that I feel like we have really showing out right now. It's going to be interesting to see because I feel like this quarterback that Brickville loves so much, Davis Mills, some call him David, some call him Mims, some call him all sorts of odd nicknames that he doesn't deserve. So now I believe Reed is supposed to play. That explains it. That explains a lot, Brickville. Why, if he's from Georgia, why does he talk like a Cali guy? They got some dudes. They got some dudes on that side that have been playing some football. Those dudes are pretty good. There's some good dudes. So anyway, like I said, Mills is a guy to me. I just have not seen those things. And Brick Vass in the comment, why do I always talk about the eye test? I talk about the eye test with everybody. Everybody, it's an eye test, not just Davis Mills. Anybody you've ever enjoyed watching as an athlete, the only way you were ever interested in their stats, you were ever interested in their performance on a more analytical level was because you actually watched them and then you saw how they performed. And then you're like, hey, this guy's pretty good. Let me do a little bit more research. Let me look into them a little bit more. Let me check their history. Let me get the receipts. Oh, and then you start checking out stats and all that other stuff. The eye test is what makes an athlete, right? If a guy gets on the field and is trash, you don't give a fuck about his stats. Like, get that guy out of here. You don't want him around. So that's why I use the reference of the eye test quite often. But like I said, just as far as progressing through his reads, things like that, I don't see it from Mills. It seems like he locks on the guys, and I think he's kind of easy to kind of decipher what he's trying to do. Now, he has not played as poorly as some of these other guys, but again, I feel like he's been restricted. In the interview this week, he said he didn't think the playbook was restricted. If he didn't think the playbook was restricted, well, maybe that's saying a lot more than we know. It can mean a few things, right? It can mean that either if the playbook wasn't restricted for him, Kelly didn't have confidence in that situation to allow him to do some things because they see much more up close what he is and isn't capable of than we are, and so they wanted to keep it limited. Maybe it's and again, he's a Stanford guy, so you wouldn't think it's a mental issue. You would think that he's able to pick things up pretty quickly, right? So I'm curious as to, if the playbook was fully open last week, why did it seem like we saw such a limited array of play calling, right? Again, now, I will tell you this, and this is what I'm giving Mills, and Mills may not have the opportunity to prove otherwise, right? Because, Tyrod should be back in a couple of weeks, I'm assuming. And in this time, David, Derek, whatever his name is, doesn't matter, will be facing, as of right now, some of the toughest defenses in the league. I believe Carolina was, number 1 last week. You have, I think the Bills are somewhere around number 4. They're up there again, like a lot of teams that are in the top 5. I'm going to say Cleveland was up there. But you saw the difference in between Tyrod and Davis. Cleveland did not look like a top tier defense when Tyrod was on the field. But then when you have Mills come on, that's a different thing, right? And there's some injuries to go with and some other things. We can talk about that. But again, it's not good. All right. So you say 3 days to prepare for a game. Okay. 3 days to prepare for a game. Well, now what does he have? 10? You know what I'm saying? You have 10 days. So if he doesn't ball out, if he has not had the opportunity to have a full grasp of the playbook, what do you say, Mr. Brickfoot? Because we will be here post game. And my thing is this, though, right? Y'all know I think Davis Mills is trash. Like, I don't know ifs, ands, or buts. If proven otherwise, cool. And I know everybody uses this comparison, right? This is the comparison everybody uses. Well, he's better than the other rookies. Two things can be true. The same way I say, I'm not fucking with Deshaun Watson. I'm not fucking with the Texans front office, right? Like, two things can be true. Like, I can not like what they're doing and not like what he's doing. I don't necessarily have to pick side. Well, I'm team Deshaun Watson, so fucking. All these niggas fucking up. It's the same thing with Davis Mills. I don't think Davis Mills is good, and I don't think any other rookie quarterbacks are all that great either right now, right? Do they have higher ceilings, in my opinion, than Mills? Absolutely. I see Mills being, if we're talking long-term NFL career, game manager at best. You know what I'm saying? What's the Kevin Samuels shit? He's average at best. All right, but Davis Mills, on a quarterback rating of 1 to 10, and you can't choose 7, what do you rate yourself? Right. I want y'all to drop that in the chat. I'm gonna throw a little KS reference for all of you KS fans out there. That was fucking dumb. Anyway, also for those of you who rating Mills a 9 and a 10. What Money Mills Mafia? What is going on right now? And again, like I said, I think the Texans just have to depend mostly on the run game. If it's not having success, then, you turn to Mills. Again, I feel like Cooks is going to be relatively locked up today. I don't think he has a lot of chemistry with other guys. I don't think that he reads the field well. I don't think he reads defenses. So I just don't see him having a great performance today. Now, he's been able to limit the interceptions. I would say, like I said, I only put that one that he had in the Browns game. I put that more on Roberts than I do on him. But Slow could have been slightly better. But again, it is what it is. I'm not necessarily faulting him for that one. But I think this is going to be a game today where he may throw a couple of picks, right? I think this may be a game today where I'll tell you about options, right? I've said this, I mentioned this before. Options, when you give a person more options, you give them more opportunity to make mistakes, right? You give people more options. I made the cereal reference the other day about Cinnamon Toast Crunch being ass. And for some reason, y'all disagree with me, but y'all have bad taste. It's not my fault. So when you give a person more options, they have more opportunities to make bad decisions. If you got yes and no, you got one or the other. You got a 50-50 chance. But when you start asking A, B, C, D, E, now you got, a 20% chance of getting it correct or, whatever else. The more options you give people, the more opportunities you invite for mistakes. And so now, if you got a situation where, and I expect to see him forcing a lot to Cooks today, because I just don't think he has the ability to one, look him off. I don't think he has the ability to really, he doesn't have that chemistry with other guys. Again, he's had a week, 10 days, and I'm sure they took off a few days. And so we'll see ultimately what happens. I just don't expect a whole lot from this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't. You know what I mean? Hey, Jubilation, tell us something we don't know. Right? What is it? Hey, Captain Obvious. Neil's got shoe game? I don't know. I've never seen it. Why are we being like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's right now, it's a situation though. But honestly, here's the thing. I hope Mills does go out and ball. I hope Mills just upsets the apple cart, right? I hope he goes out and I hope he has a great game. And I come back and I have to sit here looking with stink face like, I got doubted that guy. Brickford was right. But I'll never have to say Brickford was right because that's not. He's wearing Jordan 1 cleat. The fuck he better not be. The fuck he better not be. Stop. Bro, get the fuck out of here. Nah, stop lying, Jaja. Mills is wearing Jordan 1 cleats today. Dog, you have to be good to have some swag, dog. Like, you have to be good to have some swag. Mills is not good enough. That motherfucker better be wearing some Rawlings, some Spaldings or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where Mills is at right now. You come out in some J cleats. Like, dog, you think you're Andre John? What do you think this is? Dog, stop the cap. Tom Savage is back. Hey, yo, build us a couch. Some shacks. Yeah, look. Boy, better come out in some motherfucking me, what's them shits? I don't know. This showing my age. What's them shits motherfuckers used to wear all the time? Y'all don't wear them hoes no more. The Sauconys. Dog. This shit here, dog, is Jordan 1s. Dog, I don't even want to see the picture. I don't even want to see the picture. That shit gonna make me mad. Send it anyway. Send it. I have not been in the Discord. Well, I know some of you have been mad. You've been mad at the Honcho. That's why you haven't been in the Discord. Why haven't you been in the Discord, Honcho? Y'all gotta understand, right? Because I have like a limited conversation as far as talking to, and it gets when they're not doing really good and good things are not happening, it starts to get draining and frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if he sends it, I put it on the stream. Because if this motherfucker had pulled up in some damn Jordan 1s, I am going to be highly upset. Actually, if you have it in your own Twitter or something, send it through the Twitter thing. It'd probably be easier for me to do it. Because I don't want to have to pull up fucking Discord on this deal. Y'all dropped the bitch. The bitch came already? God damn it, Amazon, you are the shit. When did that bitch come? Y'all gotta pardon me. Amazon pulling up on niggas without even knowing. Damn it, what the fuck? What time did that shit come? Pardon me, that's something I needed. Some LA lights, motherfucker, some British nights. That's what he motherfucker. Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, again, you doing some shit like that, you better fucking ball the fuck out, right? You better be the fucking man. You cannot be a so-so dude and come out and just, like, if you look, what I'm saying is you look good, you play good. Hold on, he sent, let me pull this shit up. Boy, I have not seen it yet. Let me send in the message that you tagged me in it. Hold on. I'm highly upset. I feel insulted right now. Dog, if this motherfucker ain't dropped 200 yards by halftime, you better take them hoes off. You have to have made. You don't get to be a. You don't come into the season that damn near a third stringer behind. If anybody should be wearing these, it should be the drip school. All right. The drip school should be the only person wearing the goddamn Jordan cleats. I am livid right now. Where is it? Where, I don't even know where I saved the damn photo. That's how mad I am. Where did I save this bitch at? God damn it. Bro, I tell you, if you don't... Oh, it's right there. Tripping. Dog. Anyway, on the more important things, right? This has derailed everything. I am upset. Like, again, eye test, right? Now, you're trying to have the fly test. Like, you don't get to jump fly. You don't get to be fly unless you're good. And he is not proved. Like, I'm angry. Hold on, just give me a second. Let me clean this up. This is bullshit. So, anywho. What are y'all talking about, man? No, it's not going to be all right. This dude, you better come out and ball. I'm talking about this motherfucker. If you need, I don't want to hear no Davis Mills mark my motherfucking words when the time comes. This is terrible, bro. I'm gonna show y'all. I want to make sure I make it to where you can actually see. Oh shit, to where y'all can see it clearly. Let me do it like. Oh no, that's too much. Let's do about H. There we go. All right. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, right? Dog. This nigga already still like, y'all know I'm already mad, right? Yeah, super great. I can't help that. But I ain't even, let me jot that down. I gotta get the whiteboard shit back. But, dog, it's not semantics. This is shoe antics, okay? This shit is terrible. One, you just stole Hop jersey. Like, that's what I say. That's this off the field awareness is terrible, right? No, the shoes are fly. The shoes are live. Davis Mills is not live. Like, you don't get to, no. You gotta be live on the field before you get to put the fly shoes on. Like, and then it's like, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. It's not like you earned the starting job, right? Like, so you don't get to be a backup and try to be flyer than the starter. Like, an injury happened and you stumbled into the position, right? Like, they spent a pick on you, so they're like, we gotta play him in front of Drip School because we spent the pick on him. But like, what? Dog, these fucking shoes gonna be upended all over the goddamn field today. Like, just that week 3 game check hit. That motherfucker on StockX getting the goddamn Jordan 1. Don't get your ass. Boy, I can't believe. Boy, I got the Chinas. Like, them hoes fake. They gonna, the fucking cleats gonna come off the fucking bottom of them hoes in the middle of the damn game and shit. Dog, I'm telling you, if he come out this first half and play like ass, somebody better punk him in the locker room and tell him to take them hoes off, dog. Like, just snatch one of them bitches off and throw them in the stands, dog. Like, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way, dog. Like, I'm offended by it. Yeah, I know I've gone on a tirade about this, right? And I'm not even a big Jordan fan. Like, I'm not, I only like 2 pairs of the Jordan. Like, the 11s and the 13s are the only ones I even really fuck with like that, right? No, this motherfucker better ball. Like, this is a very braggadocious statement you're making. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, I'm leaving this picture up for the rest of the stream. I'm just gonna leave it in the corner like I got a flat screen. Look at my flat screen right here in the corner as I'm watching Davis Mills. Dog. Shout out to the Wise, man. Dog, this dude better have the best game. Well, I guess it's not a hard bar to set that to say that he better have the best game of any rookie. The rookies have been ass, bro. But anyway, like I was saying, I didn't go derailed off of what I was. When Jaja said that shit, it made me lose my train of thought. I was talking about how, everybody's saying, oh, he's the best rookie. That's great. But all the rookies have been ass, right? All the rookies have been ass. And again, like I said, it's a situation where people are hyping this kid up, and in reality, he hasn't achieved anything. He hasn't lost anything, but he hasn't achieved anything. What I mean by that is, like, he didn't beat Tyrod out for the starting job. There was points in camp where, like I said, that he was the 3rd string guy, but you're not gonna. How does it look if the Texans take him and say, we're going to cut him and keep Drip School, right? You just wasted a 3rd round pick. You look like an asshole. So, of course, he's the guy you're going to stick with. You know, you're going to give him an opportunity. He's young. Again, he's raw. I get all that other shit. But to me, you take these gambles on these quarterbacks with these small sample sizes. Again, Trubisky was way overrated. Now, you didn't spend as much capital on this kid as a Trubisky, so it's not in that same category. And again, you can blame number 4 for putting him in a bad position. But my deal is this, dog. You cannot be... You just got to read the room, right? Like, you just got to read the room, okay? And what I mean by reading the room, shout out to Almighty Black or Almighty BLVK, fresh ingredient in the sauce. I put the TV in the corner right here or something, which I don't know. Anyway, you just got to read the room. Like, you're applying pressure to yourself. Shout out to Spitz. What's the motherfucking deal? If y'all ain't caught Spitz's latest video on the Deshaun Watson trade destinations, y'all need to check that out. Dog, like, and again, like I said, just we know number 4 was one of those fly ass characters, right? Cool, but he earned the right to do so. Like, you have to earn that right to do so. You gotta like win something. You gotta do something. Like, you gotta easily be, without those shoes, the most noticeable player on the field. To be a person who's allowed to do things of that caliber. Andre Johnson, quiet killer. You see him when he's coming, right? So he can rock the J's. He can do those kind of things. Mills, like I said, hit them with the KS reference, average at best. Right? If you take those shoes off, how would you rate yourself? I'm going to be honest with you, you're average at best. Like, I'm really mad about this shit, right? Why would he struggle against the Bills? Same way didn't have much success against the goddamn Panthers. What, he only put up 168 or so? That's not great. A game under 200 yards is below average. Like, I don't care how you want to. I don't care how you want to look. I don't care who you are. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather you have a pick and be 200 plus than just be 100, almost 150 yards, a little over 150 yards. You know what I mean? And again, open up the playbook. I think this is going to be more of a testament on Tim Kelly than it's going to be. It's going to be on Mills, but I think it's going to be more of a testament on Tim Kelly and his OC ability, knowing what position to put Davis Mills in, because otherwise it's going to get ugly, and it's going to get ugly fast. Look, I don't know. I have no thoughts on the upcoming quarterback class. I would almost maybe say if there's an upset veteran out there, if Tyrod keeps playing well, shit. Might, have that's another year of Tyrod. But I honestly think that it's a 1-year deal for Tyrod Taylor. You got Mills on a cheap contract. I don't think there's a quarterback that they really love coming out. I know everybody's talking about Malik just a couple of weeks ago before the season started. Everybody was talking about Spencer Rattler. Like, I don't think there's a guy that anybody just loves in the Texans organization. So I would not be surprised. You go... Tyrod comes back, you let him finish out the season, see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised if they let Mills be that guy. Okay, you had a year to sit down. He's got some experience. We're going to see what we're working with him. He's cheap. While you're rebuilding the rest of that roster, right? So it's ugly, bro. The drip school. After they Tyrod trade, but get out of here. Rickford, when we, in the post-game show, when I open up the line, I need you to call. I need to hear the voice behind this madness, right? I need to hear the voice behind this madness. Like, and then y'all got to understand, right? Because y'all got the QBs in this situation, like starting to act like divas and do all this weird shit. Who was it calling for Justin Fields to try to pull a Watson already? You know what I'm saying? Like, who was it trying to say that he needs to fucking force a trade? Like, I don't like this new NFL. Okay, and I get it, man. If you put in a fucked up situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. If you're put in a fucked up situation, you kind of got to deal with it. And I know you can say, well, they let him do it in college. College college and the NFL are different, right? Because the NFL is you're there. You've made it to the final destination. You're on the top of the tower, like you're playing Mortal Kombat or something. You're at the top of the tower, right? But in college, there's a lot of fucked up things that happen. Well, now they're getting paid. That's a whole nother thing. But you generally go to a school for a coach. You go there for a year, coach gets a deal, he leaves you, promise you all this shit, you only got a limited number of years to have success and then try to take it to, the next league, or else, that's the end of the road for you. And so I get that. Hey, I was promised this coach was going to do this, and this. He left. I don't like the new system. New coaches come in, they don't like certain recruits, or they don't, these ain't my guys. Almost like what we got going on with the Texans. These ain't my guys. We're going to just kind of fill some roster holes till we get on next year and get the guys that I want in here. And then you move forward. But in college, like I say, that could be it. That could be a career ruin. There's guys who probably should have been in the league. I know some person that probably should have been in the league, but due to coaching changes, staff changes, and hey, these are my guys. I'm bringing my quarterback in. I'm bringing this kind of guy in, whatever. They got fucked over, right? And this is prior to the ability to move around like, the kids can do now. Was that the transfer portal or whatever they call it? So, but in the NFL, you're getting paid. You need to stick out the fucking cut. And I know people say, well, you can get cut. That's an agent issue, okay? That's an agent issue because there's multiple types of quote-unquote guaranteed contracts, right? Fully guaranteed covers everything, right? But then there's like injury guarantee. There's two other kind of guarantees. I can't remember what the fuck they are. But there's differences. So if an agent doesn't get his guy fully fucking guaranteed, that's not a fault of the team issue where, they cut him and they didn't honor the contract. That's his agent not getting him the full guarantee on the fucking contract, or him if he's negotiating his own fucking deal, that him not getting himself the full fucking guarantee on that contract. So to me, it's different. So like this new idea of just telling guys to be some hoes and fucking, just sit it out and just force your way out of it. Like, I'm not a fan of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of this shit. Brickford, I will never, ever, ever, never, ever, 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 ever say that I believed in Mills. If he comes out and have success, like, it's well documented. I don't even have to say nothing. From day one, did not believe in fucking Mills, right? Did not think he was the pick. I thought Simi Fehoko made him. I think that, I think that's why he came out early, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's got the best QBR and he's got, all that good stuff. That's cool, right? But you're comparing him to a bunch of other guys who are playing like trash right now. You're taking a guy who's just playing, versus a bunch of guys who are playing like fucking ass, right? And so I'm not going to give him props. I'm not going to give him credit. I'm not going to say like he's coming out here balling. Like this is the comparison that we're making. Well, he's not playing as bad as the other rookies. They're all playing terrible. So like, what kind of comparison is that? That's like, I don't know. Well, he didn't miss as many shots as the other guy. Like, that doesn't equate to good, right? That just means that he's not playing as bad. Like, good is on the positive side of numbers. Multiple touchdowns, minimal interceptions, 200 plus, closer to 300 yards. Like, games that you've seen from certain individuals at a young age, or at a young stage of their career, right? And I'm not comparing them to, just number 4. We've seen other guys do it, come in and ball out after being dropped early in the season. They may have some ugly runs, but again, it is what it is. I just don't see the hype behind Mills. And this is like, honestly, and I've said this before, what I think I end up doing is I take a lot of my frustrations with other Texans fans out on some of the players. And I think that's what I've been doing with Davis Mills, right? I think that's what I've been doing with Davis Mills. Because you had so many Texans fans come in and say, hey, this guy's going to be this, he's going to be... Just because we drafted a quarterback. Like, history matters. Experience matters. Like, all of these things are relevant, right? And so, like I said, to me, he was heavily targeted on Fehoko when he was in college, and Cooks is his new Fehoko, right? So again, it's going to be interesting to see when you got who's it, White locking up Cooks. I think he has the ability to do so. Cooks is going to get his. It's going to be a good battle. But and then you still have a solid defense. So now when he knows that his number one guy isn't there, if he does actually make the reads, that hesitancy, that delay, is going to lead to possible sacks. Are we going to blame the quarterback for that? Or are we going to blame the line for that? And it's like I say, it's going to be interesting to see. Then on the other side of that, you know, I mean, we're ignoring Josh Allen, right? And I'm pretty sure if you go back and check the history books, you'll hear me saying a lot of the same stuff. Yeah, Amendola's not playing. A lot of the same stuff about Josh Allen at one point that I probably said about Davis Mills, but Josh Allen wasn't our quarterback, right? I just thought he was overhyped. I thought he was overrated. But again, the Bills did the right things. We're not going to say what particular former temporary Texan front office person was a part of that. But anyway, my deal is just that Amendola already retired. Terrible. What am I expecting to see from Mills today? I don't know. Again, I've said it before. I have no expectations, but they're not high expectations, right? That's my whole deal. Like I do not have any expectations. So I go into each one of these games neutral as fuck, right? And I don't believe that he's just going to do anything exceptional. I'm mad about these fucking shoes. I got it out of my head and then I look back up and I seen the fucking shoes. And that's my whole deal. Like I have no expectations when it goes with the Texans. This year, I told y'all this entire year, I'm not going to have any. I will take every win they can get. I know Team Tank Commander. I know y'all was like, shut up, Honcho. We don't want to hear that shit. We ain't with that shit. And I damn near realized it's almost time to start getting to mark my motherfucking words in and the score prediction. Not yet. All right, not yet. Almost time for those, though, but not yet. And next week, though, y'all definitely know it's going to be live for the mark my motherfucking words and the score prediction is going to be live. I just didn't feel like doing it this week. But like I said, I have no expectations. So that way, I'm not sad, you know what I'm saying, if anything doesn't go my way, and I can enjoy anything good that happens, right? This season is a low to no expectation season. So anything, like if you set the bar really low, you know what I'm saying, anything, almost anything, hey, there's a good point there. You know, when we had that other guy there, we were setting the bar way too high, you know what I'm saying? And so when we set the bar way too high, when it didn't happen, it was like, we're all depressed and shit. So none of that. But what I was saying earlier about the Texans fan thing, too, is that I get frustrated with a lot of these Texans fans because it's just some any and everything is great. Like, I get it. I'm rooting for the Texans every fucking time. Like, there is not a point where I'm not rooting for the Houston Texans. There is not a point, even with Team Tank Commander, there's not a point where I don't want to see the Texans ultimately have success. Regardless of the clowns in the front office, regardless of the tomfoolery on the field, like any of the other shit. Like, and people don't seem to comprehend that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've used the homeboy reference. Like, if your best friend was out there smoking crack, well, I don't know, if your best friend smoked crack, you might be smoking crack too. And your birds of a feather flock together. But if your best friend was out there doing detrimental things to his benefit, right? Like, would you just say, "Oh, that's my partner, man. I just let him do what he do, man. You gotta cheer him on no matter what he doing. He firing them rocks up, he getting fried, but hey, man, that's my nigga." No, you're gonna criticize him, baby. Like this nigga tripping. Hey, dog, you my partner. Why are you hitting the pipe? Why are you doing that? You know, why are you on drugs? No, let's stop to go to rehab, right? So. Like Mills, so I was like my son gets some power from George. Stop. And that's what I'm saying. And so people have this inability to understand constructive criticism, right? To them, everything sounds negative. I'm not shitting on Mills, right? I'm not shitting on Mills and saying, "Oh, dude, the worst quarterback I've ever seen ever play." I think he lacks experience, and which is cool. He's getting it now because there's no other option. But I have not seen anything that makes me say, this guy is the future. This guy is it. The Texans lucked up and got them a first round pick in the third. It's just that all the other first rounders are playing like trash. That's what it is. All the other first rounders are playing like trash, and so everybody's correlating their trash play to like it's some benefit of Mills. It does not. It don't mean shit. It just mean they wasted some high capital on some niggas who's playing bad. Anyway, all right, y'all know what time it is, right? Y'all know what time it is. Hashtag MMMFW. Mark my motherfucking words, right? And that means a bold prediction. That means you got to put a stamp on it. That means you have to go out and probably beyond the realms of reality, especially when you're dealing with these doggone Texans. And again, I'm rooting for the Texans. For those of you who can't comment, because a lot of people come, Sauce, they hate the Texans. Why do you guys even talk about it? Are you Texans fan? Your mama had a fucking bitch for a son. That's what I be thinking. Some of y'all niggas be out there crying. I know, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's just like, dog, I can have an opinion, right? I don't think what they're doing is going to get you to a Super Bowl. Right, that's ultimately what you're saying. With the behavior, the things that are going on right now won't ever get you to a Super Bowl. So far, so good, right? People get mad about that. You just root for them all the time. I don't want to root for these niggas when they at home like I'm at home in the damn playoffs and don't get to watch their motherfucking ass. What kind of shit is that, right? Anyway, put the hashtag in front of it. I'm going to try to drop a couple of them while I can. And then, can we Sauce Nation buy Texans? Man, and unless they putting the Texans on layaway, or one of us hit that fucking Powerball or some shit, and the government's still gonna snatch a big chunk of that shit. I don't know if we got Texas money like that, right? We're gonna have to never mind. Anyway, Mims gets 4 sacks today. Ooh wee. Ain't nothing changed. Texas tanking. Sorry ass game. Who gives a fuck? Justin Reed gonna win us the game. All right, Tony Snow. Man, look. I would like to see Justin Reed come back and continue his he had a streak of interceptions going. He was unable to play last week, so I'd like to see that continue. I'd like to see him get back in there and contribute. And it's a thing that we've talked about, and I think I mentioned it earlier this week, kind of your thoughts on that. Is Zach Cunningham gone by the trade deadline? I want to know y'all's thoughts on that. Are they bench Murray and Hargraves? Congratulations. What? They wasn't burning for Vernon? Ah, that's terrible. Defense going to force 3 turnovers. We win the game in a low-scoring game. Roy Lopez 2 sacks and a TD. Hey, I could deal with a couple of salsas. Davis Webb. This is what's going to happen. This how gangsters finna get. David Mims, Davis Mills, whatever the fuck his name is. It doesn't really matter, right? Do we really have to learn his name? He's going to be 2 years at best. He got the J's on. That motherfucker gonna score a rushing TD, and the motherfucker gonna C-walk in the end zone. That's how gangsters feel. He gonna do the Jack Easterby C-walk for Jesus in the end zone. Mills has a QBR less than 50. Let me fucking watch says I need to walk. Mills throws 3 INT. Ooh. You say Zach gone. You happy for Zach to be out of here? Money Mills, Rookie of the Year, Super Bowl MVP. Are you playing Madden? Marbert muffs the ball. Oh. Zach comes back today. Okay. Mark my motherfucking Mills won't stare down every receiver that he throws to. I said make a bold prediction. That might be the boldest of all. Shit. Wouldn't that be a celebration against the Holy Ghost in the end zone? All right. 1, make sure y'all hit that like button. I ain't even looked at the like ratio, whatever. I don't even know how deep we are right now. Make sure y'all hit that like button. 2, let's drop the score predictions. Zach on the Rona list? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's on the Rona list and somebody else on the Rona list. I don't really think it's the Rona list. I think it's the sit your ass down till we find somebody who's willing to trade for your list, right? Blacklock, right. Blacklock is locked out of the game. Zach. I like Zach, right? And we got some guys in the Sauce Discord. We've got some bets. Matter of fact, if you want to be a part of the Sauce Discord, join the Patreon, patreon.com/saucesports. Or you can become a channel member I want to say at the saucy tier or higher. You know, we rock, we watch the games and all those things together. Talk a lot of shit. People in there fucking shit up. I'm gonna have to whoop somebody ass. Talk a lot of shit, and we do all those enjoyable things in the Discord. I will be in the Discord for the game. Okay, I know you haven't talked about Honcho. Don't come in the damn Discord. I'll be in the Discord for the game. So there's that. Do I give out fantasy advice? No, don't take my advice. I said not to start. What I said? Don't play fucking Cooks. I think was it in the damn. Don't play Cooks in the damn Panthers game, and he went off. So don't take my advice. I'm just a guy talking shit on the internet, right? I'm just a guy talking shit on the internet, and don't take my advice for anything. I'm warning you, right? Do not take my advice for your fantasy teams, for your gambling, for any of these. I don't want to be responsible for any of your outcomes, all right? So y'all just do whatever y'all do. Y'all stick to whatever process y'all normally use to make picks and do those things. Don't do it. All right, just don't do it. All right, let me see. Ooh, 57 likes. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see. Where we at? We 113 deep. Only 62 likes. We got 50 haters in here. We got 50 haters in the there's haters in the sauce. I can't believe it. At least hit the dislike if you don't like the shit. I don't give a shit. 28-7. I see Bills 20, Texas 21. Oh, Caleb, you're giving us the win. Okay. 57-6. God damn. 28-14 Texas. All right, Tony Snow. 38-14 Buffalo. Derek Bennett say Buffalo gonna take it. Let's see. Let me see. Davis ran shoot. Oh man. Jordan probably mad. Jordan right now has having his lawyers contact the Texans and tell Davis Mills, take them shoes off before game time or I'm gonna sue you for everything you got. You not finna fucking sully my brand. Motherfuckers gonna be returning J's and shit. You just letting anybody wear J's now? You just letting anybody represent? Is this nigga Team Jordan? Like, Jordan did not send Davis Mills them shoes. Okay? Jordan did not send them shoes to Davis Mills. He is not Team Jordan. Right? This nigga went and bought them shits on his own. When is Davis Mills' birthday? Maybe somebody bought him for his birthday. 28-13 Bill, Slim Hardaway, Caleb say, okay, yeah, that's that dropped down already. 35-19 Bill, footballer 503, 60-9. Good grief, y'all. Y'all think the Bills is putting up numbers like this? I see a 41-17, 48-10. Damn, 32-27, okay. 63-17, this is some college shit, god damn. What? I'm a hater. Yes, I am. I am a hater. I'm hating. Hate. Cowboys versus the Panthers. How long is whatchamacallit out? You can carry out for a few weeks, ain't he? Oh, word. That's what I say. We don't even listen to the announcers anyway. We in there talking shit in the damn Discord. All right, so here it is. So we got about 5 minutes till game time. Of course, I got a couple of things I need to do prior to, and get the Discord set up, all that other good stuff. So yes, please, 1, hit that like button. 2, again, I don't know, subscribe if you're not subscribed. We will be here immediately after the game to talk shit or to get shit talked or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Texas 13, Bills 31, say the wise man. And so, but I'll be a realist, I'll be a hater, I'll be any of these things, right? I'll be all that shit. It is what it is. Ultimately, it's not my job for the Texans to fucking win. They got to be properly prepared and coached and all that other. 3 TDs from Mills, saying it right now. I didn't even give my shit. I'm out reading y'all shit. Mark my motherfucking words. Mark my motherfucking words. Ooh-wee. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Mark my motherfucking words. I think full playbook again. I think shout out to Gabriel. Salute to you, sir. International. I think Davis Mills goes over 250 yards with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Right? I believe is Cairnway back? Cairnway's back. Whack ass Cairnway. We cut swole ass slide for whack ass Cairnway. For whack ass Cairnway, I think damn, that's unfortunate. That is very. I know Wise is happy about that, but that's unfortunate. What I said 250, 2 TDs. I think it gets late in the game time and the Bills are up. Texans are going to have to force the ball in the air, and I think Mills throws a couple of picks. I want to give a running back some love. I think I gave Mark Ingram love last week. I don't see the Texans putting up 400 total yards, so I'll say that's not even a bold prediction, so I'm not even going to say that. Score prediction is going to be, I don't think it'll be super high. I don't think it'll be that great. I'm going to say it's going to be 24-20. And the only reason is, Bills get out early. I think Texans play a little bit of catch up late in the game, get a little garbage time action, make it look a little bit closer than what it's going to be. So, with that being said, I salute to y'all. See this shit right here? Hold on, let me just put this right here. You see this shit? You see these shoes right here? You see these shoes right here? This is an atrocity. This is a sham. This is shenanigans and tomfoolery. This is not even Tom savagery. If this motherfucker don't go out and ball, I'm going to talk shit about this motherfucker for the rest of the fucking year for wearing these goddamn shoes. And if you wear them again and don't ball, I'm going to be on his ass. Brickford, I expect you to call in if Mills ain't balling. All right, y'all. I fucks with y'all. Sauce Nation, y'all the fresh motherfucking ingredients of the world. I appreciate y'all. If you're in the Discord, I'm going to slide in that bitch. I'll see you in here shortly. If you're not, you're missing out. I mean, you suffer through the game by yourself, nigga. Shit, I don't know what to tell you. I'm chugging up a deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Most of all, y'all stay saucy. And I'm gone. I'm out. Adios.